Hey, how's it going? Ballistic Rick here, you can call me Eisman Gaming. And today what I have for you guys is a video explaining how I made my song 17 remix, and then how to also bypass SoundCloud's copyright claims. So first what I'm going to talk about is how I made the song 17 remix. When I was listening to No Rome 17, I realized that there is a 16 bar instrumental on the song that someone could easily just rap over. I was thinking, that'd be a pretty cool idea. A couple days go by, and I was pretty bored, and I was like, you know what? Let's just write a verse to this. Let's see what comes of it. So I wrote my verse. I recorded it that day, and it was pretty much history after that. What I did was I first purchased it on iTunes. Now I use GarageBand, and from there, what I did was I went over to media. I went down to music and go down to the artist that you want to choose. So I'll search by No Rome. Okay, so there's a song right there. Put this into your... Okay, and then exit out of there. So what we're going to do first is find the BPM for it. There's this one tool. It's tap for beats per minute. And we're going to use this as we're listening to the song. So just tap along with it, pretty much self-explanatory. Three, four. So we found the BPM, it's 107. And then you obviously just bring it into the tempo, bring it to 107. But what's weird about the track though is I don't necessarily understand this part. But there's a lot of this like dead space right here. So what you're going to want to do, zoom in. Let's get it like right there where you see the first, movement. And let's bring the metronome onto it and see. I'm sorry if everything's crazy. I don't know what's happened to me. Okay, so what I did from here was I recorded the audio for it. I went into Audacity, did everything that I needed to do, and I brought it into the track. That's how I do it, but you could do it differently. You could record it straight from GarageBand. It doesn't necessarily matter. I do a small amount of EQ on... Where are my vocals? On my vocals on Audacity just to cut out the muddiness. And then on GarageBand, I cut out a little bit more of the muddiness just to be safe. Here is your bass and, whatever after that. To be honest with you, I can't really tell you exactly what to use for your EQ because I'm still watching videos. I'm still learning myself. As I talk about this too, I need to go back and redo the EQ for these two songs right here. But I think the EQ for this song is there. It's better, but I need to just keep watching videos and keep learning. So don't necessarily take my... equalization tips from me. So obviously I put it into the track. I did everything that I needed to do, and I was satisfied with it. So I uploaded it to SoundCloud, and it immediately got taken down. Here, let's open this up. So when I uploaded this to SoundCloud, it immediately got taken down, like within like a minute or so, and it said, hey, this might contain or may be a copy of this song right here. As a result, the song has been completely removed from your profile. To be honest with you, I don't know SoundCloud's policies until now. I thought SoundCloud was going to do exactly what YouTube does. So what YouTube will generally do is claim copyright. They will then run ads on your videos, and if your video gains any revenue, it'll go to the artist. So I thought that's what SoundCloud was going to do, but they didn't. They completely removed my song. So I was kind of frustrated and like panicking a little bit because I wanted to make a good song. And I'm trying to be consistent with all my uploads for YouTube and also SoundCloud. A SoundCloud song every single month on the first of the month. And then a YouTube video one every single Monday. So weekly videos and then monthly songs. So I was kind of panicking, like, man, I need to get this out. So I know two things that you can automatically do. You can either speed up the song, or you can either pitch it like lower or higher, just to bypass it. So, throat's dry as hell. Speaking of my throat being dry as hell, I got a new drink, Dr. Pepper Dark Berry. It's surprisingly subtle. Like, it's probably the best taste that you could probably get from a dark berry Dr. Pepper. I fuck with it. It's pretty solid. It's a little weird, but it's solid. Talking about fucking Dr. Pepper in my like tutorial video. But okay. So what I did for the song was I pitched the entire song down, and then once it got to the rapping part, I brought the pitch back to the regular level and then brought it right back to the low pitch, just so it can bypass SoundCloud's, copyright. So what you're going to want to do is, as you're in GarageBand, you're going to want to open up your smart controls. Now, I use the hotkey, just the letter B, and it'll go in and out. Also, you can go up to View. You go down to the second one, so I can hide it, and I could show the smart controls. Okay. So on this track right here, we have EQ, and then we also have the controls. I don't have any EQ on it. I could put a mastering, hip hop, final mix or whatever, just something simple, like a preset EQ. So I just turned off the channel EQ, so that's what I did. For this song though, we want to get the pitch down. So let's go over to the compressor one, and this one's off. It's not on. It pulls up a list of effects that you're going to want to use. So let's go down to pitch shifter. It automatically opens up. Let's isolate this track right here. Suppress the headphones. It's solo. The mix means it's 25%, so 25% of it's mixed. I just used 100, or I think I used like 90%, and it's going to be very high pitch. So 0 is if it's just regular, pitch. I went down to -4, I believe.
Think of how it used to be so easy. We were only 17. You were lying next to me. I just wanted you to know that.
Okay. So that's pretty much all I did though. I just added the pitch shifter to it. So let's go back. Let's mute that track. And let's listen to the regular version. The only hard part with this though was with this specific song, it was kind of a weird transition to go from regular pitch back to low pitch. So at the end of my verse, let's go to, I'm gonna press A on the hotkey, and that's gonna pull up the volume. There's gotta be an easier way for you guys. Okay, so automation right here, that's for the mix. That's what I used. Like I was saying though, in this song, it goes into a crescendo, and then it stops, and then the hip hop beat comes in, and then that's when I rap. So that was a pretty easy transition for me, just to go from low pitch back to, the regular pitch. But let's move along a little bit. Let's zoom in. So a little bit after I get done rapping, here are my effects right here. And also here's my vocal line. I have it quickly transition from regular pitch to low pitch. And to be honest with you, I think it sounds pretty cool, because it kind of sounds a little like chopped and screwed in a way, and like it kind of transitions to low pitch. I actually like this version better than the original song, because it kind of gives it more of like a nighttime feel, yeah, definitely a nighttime feel to it. But that's how I bypass SoundCloud's copyright system. To be honest with you, I thought SoundCloud was going to be very stupid, and I tried this. I highlighted this track right here. It's a hi-hat. And on the beats 1 and 3, I just had just a cymbal hit. I thought SoundCloud would be stupid enough to where it didn't recognize the song because there was a hi-hat in there that wasn't in there before. You know what I mean? So that obviously didn't work. But I like the outcome of this song. Like I said, it was a very simple song to create and make. I wrote, recorded. I didn't necessarily mix and master everything in one day, but I could have if I wanted to. If you are a returning viewer or a returning subscriber, you probably noticed that this song that I just released is a different song than what I was talking about in a couple videos ago. That song will still come out. I'm thinking July, maybe August. The reason why that is I was working on the song, and I think I was forcing the song to happen too much to where it got me unmotivated. I wasn't doing anything music wise, and I definitely don't want to get to that point. So I'm glad I stumbled upon like that now rather than in the future, because I was definitely forcing the situation to happen. I would just come home from work and like, all right, I gotta get this done, and then I would just kind of just like sit there and play around with a few things and not progress, and I wasn't motivated. So when I got this idea and I wrote it down and I recorded it and I did it all in that day, that's how it should be. That's exactly how it should be when it comes to music. It shouldn't be forced or like, oh, this needs to come right now. So I'm happy that I found that out about myself now rather than in the future. So that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys make music on GarageBand, or if you guys make music in general and you have any other suggestions for maybe doing like a remix or bypassing SoundCloud's copyright system, please comment them down below. What I know for sure works is pitch and then speed. Pitch and tempo. But if you guys have any other suggestions, please comment them down below. I definitely want to keep learning and exploring new things to do, so I really appreciate it. I hope you guys liked the video. I know it wasn't necessarily the most interesting or informative video, but maybe you're just getting into it, and I hope this helps at least like one person, maybe that you didn't know about the smart controls. I don't know. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys like the video. I definitely appreciate you guys watching it until the end. So yeah, have a good one, and bye.